Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tahir Naim and we are studying Introduction to Computer. So far, we have covered 10 lectures and today is our lecture number 11. This is the outline of our today lecture. First of all, we will discuss insert ribbon menu system. Then we will discuss signature line. Then we will discuss date and time. Then we will discuss symbol. Then we will discuss equation. Insert ribbon menu system. Insert tab is the second tab in the ribbon. It is used to insert or add extra features in our document as the name suggests. It is commonly used to add tables, picture, clip art, shape, page number, etc. The insert tab has groups of related commands, pages, tables, illustration, ads and media, links, comments, header and footer, text and symbols. As you can see that in the previous lectures we have covered the pages groups, which includes page break, blank page, core page, while we have also discussed tables, how to create table, how to remove tables and different features of table, while we have also discussed illustrations, and which consist of pictures, online pictures, shape, smart art, chart, screenshot, while we have also discussed links, which consist of hyperlink, bookmark, cross reference. We have also discussed comments, which and we have also discussed header and footer, which consist of header, footer, page number. And in text group we have discussed text box, quick parts, word art, drop cap. While in today's lecture we will discuss signature line, date, time, equation and symbols. When we write a Word document, then we often need to add a signature line to organize our document better. Word provides a feature for adding a signature line in our document and also has several options for customizing the signature line as requirement. It inserts some instructions that provide information to a reader in the signature. So basically, is in the physical documents, we also include a signature at the end of the documents or wherever it is needed. So the need arises that if you want to use the signature in our virtual document, there must be an option for adding a signature. So basically signature line provides signature line satisfy our requirement, and there are some other instruction which that provides information to the reader. A signature line resembles a typical signature placeholder that might appear in the printed document, however, it works differently. So basically, signature line typically consists of a placeholder where it is appeared. When a signature line is inserted into Office file, the author can specify information about intended signer and instruction for the signer. So basically, whenever we include the sign in it, there are other extra information for the reader. When an electronic copy of the file is sent to intended signer, this person sees the signature line and notification that their signature is requested. The signer can type a signature. Therefore, whenever a signature line inserted, there must be type of signature, a picture or anything. Write a signature by using the inking feature of a touch screen PC. So basically we can also because nowadays the touch screen is prevalent in different touch screen devices are prevalent in the market and in use basically. So we can invoke the inking feature of the our devices and insert signature. When the signer adds a visible representation of a signature to the document, a digital signature is added at the same time to authenticate the signature identity. So whenever we draw a sign or a user draw a sign, then along with this sign, a digital signature is added so that it is authenticated that it's user who has signed the document. A digital signed document becomes a read only to prevent modification. So whenever we sign a document, it becomes read only. So here as you can see that in text group there is a line. As you can see that there is a document and a pen or letter. This shape represent a signature line, and we can insert signature line from here. Create a signature line in Word. So here we will discuss how we will create a signature line in MS Word. In the document or worksheet, place your pointer where you want to create a signature line. So basically wherever we want to put our sign, we must, our cursor must be placed in the same place where we want to put our sign signature line. On Insert tab in the text group, click the signature line list and click Microsoft Office signature line. So basically we will go to Insert tab. In Insert tab we will go to the text group, and then we will click on a signature line list, and then we will click inside the signature list Microsoft Office signature line. In the signature setup dialog box, type the information that will appear beneath the signature line. So basically, whenever we click on the office signature line, then a dialog box will open up, and it will require different information to be put so that it will be displayed. Here is you can see that this dialog box will open when we click on the signature line, Microsoft signature line. As you can see that there are different information which needed to be put inside it. As you can see that the suggested signer. So as you can see that here different example is given that who is signing this document. And what should be the title of the suggested signer, or as you can see here your name will be displayed, what name should be displayed, and here that what is the designation of the signer. Is he as you can see here it is written manager. So here you can see that professor or or VC or registrar or any other designation of the concerned authority who is signing the document. Suggested signer email address. Here you can also put your email address so that someone, if someone want to verify it, he can directly mail you for the verification. So here is the instruction to signature. So this signature it is displayed so that before signing this document, verify that the contents you are signing is correct. So basically before putting a sign any other in the physical world, we also read the document carefully that what will be the repercussion of because if by signing you are agreeing to the contents of the documents. And here are some checkbox like allow the signer to add comments in the sign dialog. Here if you want to someone to able to add comments into it, you have to check it. Show signed date in the signature line. Here the date on which it is signed should must be displayed, and here is the OK. Suggested signer. Basically suggested signer means that the signer full name is displayed. Suggested signer titles. The signee's title if any. Suggested signer's email address. Here the signer email address if needed. Instruction to the signer. Basically here instruction is added to signer like before signing the document, verify the content is correct. Select one or both of the following checkboxes. So as we have previously discussed that there are two options which maybe we can check. Allow the signer to add comments in the sign dialog box. Here allowing that here you are enabling the comments box so that if he sign it he can also give explanation or purpose of the signing. Shows sign date in the signature line. So the date the document was signed will be appear in the signature. To add additional signature lines, repeat these steps. So here, if you want to repeat in or sign in the document, then we have to repeat the above mentioned steps. If the document remain unsigned, the signature message box appears. Click view signature to complete the signature process. So basically if we doesn't complete these steps and then our message will appear up for the completion of the process. As you can see here, here I'm giving you that if you didn't sign anything or you have left it blank, here you can see the documents need to be signed. So basically here it will remind you that you need to sign it. Sign the signature in the line in the word. When you sign a signature line, you add a visible representation of your signature and digital sign. As you can see here, first name, last name. Here it will be displayed the first name which you have given in the information dialog box, and here your last name will be displayed, and here your title will be displayed, and here you can add a sign. Here it is represented by X. Here you can using ink feature you can sign it, or if you have an image you can also paste it here. In the file, right click the signature line. So if a file open in a protected views, click edit anyway if the file is from the reliable source. From the menu, select sign. To add a printed version of your signature, type your name in the box next to X. So basically if you don't want to, if we want to add our name, we have to simply enter it beside X. To select an image of your written signature, click select image. In the select signature image dialog box, find the location of your signature image file, select the file that you want, and then click select. To add a handwritten signature, tablet PC users only, which because this feature is used in tablet PC. Sign your name in the box next to X by using the inking feature. So here we will click on sign now. The signature button appears at the bottom of the document or worksheet. Remove a digital signature from the world. Open the document or worksheet that contains the visible signature we want to remove. So click the signature line, click the remove signature. So basically if you want to remove, if we have added a signature we want to remove from somewhere, then we have to simply right click on it, and an option will appear which remove signature, and we will click on it and our signature will be removed, and then we will click on yes on. In addition, we can remove a signature by clicking the arrow next to signature in the signature pane. Click the remove signature. Here we can also remove by this method. Invisible digital signature in the Word. An invisible digital signature such as visible digital signature line ensure the authenticity, integrity and origin of document. We can add invisible digital signature to Word document, Excel workbook and PowerPoint presentation. Signed documents will have the signature button at the bottom of the document. In addition, for signed documents, signature information appear in the info section. that we see after we click on the File tab. Add invisible digital signature in Word. To protect the authenticity of document contents, we can add invisible digital signature. Signed documents have signature button at the bottom of the document. So we will click on the File tab, then we will click on the Info tab, then we will click on the Protected Document, Protect Workbook or Protect Presentation. Then we will we will click on Add Digital Signature. So here read the word Excel or PowerPoint message and then click the OK. In the sign dialog box, in the purpose for signing this document box, type the purpose. Then we will click on sign. Remove the invisible digital signature from Word. How will you remove a digital signature? We will open the document, worksheet or presentation that contain invisible signature we want to remove. Then we will click on the File tab. Then we will click on the Info. Then we will click on the View Signatures. The document, worksheet or presentation view returns and the signature pane appears. Next to the signature name, click arrow. Then we will click on the remove signature. Then we will click on yes. Date and time. Now we will discuss date and time. Time and date stamps are helpful pieces of data to have when we work with certain type of documents or files. So basically date and time, wherever normally we place date and time for the certain for a particular type of documents where a date is necessary and time is necessary for the time preparation time and preparation day of the document. The ability to know when something was written or last updated can provide important information to evaluate the potential effectiveness of our documents content. So basically when we write a date, we are able to know that when it is written or when it is last updated, so that we can evaluate the information that on which date this information is put into the document, so that we are able to evaluate this document's content. Word 2013 is a button that we can use to quickly add the date or time or combination of two to our document. So basically we can also add date or time or both date and time to our document. We can even choose to configure this information so that it updates automatically within the document. This can help to take the burden of remembering to change that information from the hands of person editing the document. So here we will discuss how we can add date or time. The steps in this guide were performed in MS Word 2013. The end result of this will include a date, a timestamp which is added to the body of the document. We can select from several different formatting options to find the ideal formatting for this information. As you know that a date can be written or time can be written in different forms, and we can select any form according to requirement of organization. So first of all we will open a Word document. Then we will position our mouse in the location wherever we want to insert or put the date and time. So here is you can see that if you want to place a date here, then we will move our cursor here. As you can see that cursor is blinking in this place because we want to put the date in this area. So then we will go to insert tab at the top of the window. As you can see here, we will go to the we will click on insert tab. Then we will click date and time button in the text section of the ribbon. So here we will go to date and time. So here we will select the date and time from time format from the list at the left side of the window. So here we can also check, there will be option available that if you want to update or document update the date automatically. So here we will simply have to check update automatically box at the right side of the window. If you want to, if you would like to this date and time to automatically update when the document is opened. So once we are finished, then we will click on OK to insert, and the date and time will be inserted in our document. So here is you can see that a format a dialog box open up, and here we can specify the date and time. As you can see here, only date is given and 7/11/2016. Here is you can see that this represent this represent date, this represent month, this represent year, and here is you can see that represent day, and this represent month, that represent the day, and that represent the year. Here there is here is you can see that here only day is represented, then month is represented, and then year. Here both date and time is represented. As you can see, 7/11/2006, 7:48:08 a.m. And here we if you select, you have to select any format according to our requirement. And here is we were discussing previously that update automatically, which we have also explained in the previous slide, that this if we check it, then automatically if you open a document, then the date will be automatically updated. If we remain it unchecked, then the date will remain same at the time of creation of the document. Then we will click on OK button. Symbol. Now let's just discuss the symbol. We can easily insert a special character, fraction, or other symbols in Word documents. The most important thing to understand when inserting symbols, fraction, special characters, or international character is that the font you use is very important or critical. Not all fonts have the same characters in them. For example, let's suppose this is the example, the elephant font has no fraction character in it, while Vardhana does. So basically elephant font has no fraction, while Vardhana does. Vardhana have fraction character. As a result, it is important to use the right font to find the symbol or character we want. These marks are static symbol. So basically these marks are static symbol. If we are looking for interactive checkbox that we click to check or uncheck, see then we will look at make a checklist in the Word. Symbols such as currency, music, and check marks. So here if you want to place these characters, then we will place our cursor in the file at the spot where we want to insert our symbols. Basically we will place, like if you want to place here, then we will click on here and our mouse or cursor will start blinking in here. So then we will go to insert, and then we will go to symbols group. As you can see, this is represent the symbol. This is the symbol. This symbol is where this symbol is written beside it. So we will pick a symbol or choose more symbols. So here we will scroll up or down to find the symbol we want to insert. Then we will click on symbols, and then we will click on the choose more symbols, and then we can scroll up and down because there will be a lot of symbols available inside it in the library, and we can choose according to our requirement, and then we have to scroll up or down to find any symbols. Different font sets often have different symbols in them, and the most commonly used symbols are in the Segoe UI symbol font set. Use the font selector above the symbol list to pick the font we want to browse through. When we find the symbol we want, double click on it. So basically, if we find any symbol, then we have to double click on it, and the symbol will be inserted in our file. So then we will click on close. So here is, you can see that we will click on symbol, and here is we were discussing previously that these are the most recently or most probably most widely used symbols, and here a lot of symbols like this is currency, or these are the pi, or summation, or beta. So these are summation. These are the most commonly mathematical symbols used. If we have to insert it, then we directly click on it. If these symbol doesn't, if these symbol is not according to our requirement, then we will click on more symbols, in a window will open up. Hundreds of symbols that are not available on our keyboard are provided in the Microsoft Word for use in our document. For example, we can insert fractions like this. If you want to insert then a degree symbol, a pi, or a currency symbol such as British pound symbol, dollar is present. There is set of example and characters for each font set. To insert a symbol, place the cursor in a document, Word document where we want to insert the symbol, and then we have to click Insert tab on the ribbon. As you can see here, that here we want to place our symbol here. We must click here so that it appears that in symbol inserted here. So here we will click on the symbol button in the symbol section of the insert tab, and we will select more symbols. As you can see, where here we will click on it, we will click on more symbols. On a symbol dialog box, we will select font from which we want to select a symbol from the font drop down list. As you can see that when we click on more symbol, this dialog box will open up. So here, as you can see here, font is it represent the different font format is available here. Calibri Light, Californian, FP. Here different fonts are is present in which it can be displayed, and here as you can see that these are the different symbols, and here you can up and down and explore the whole symbol is present in this, and here are the currency symbols, subsets are different types of symbols, and here is the recently used symbols, and here are the different other option available, and here is the character code of the symbol, and here is the from which we can jump to a group of symbol by selecting option from the subset drop down list. As you can see here that a subset, we can click on this, and different types of symbols are here. So basically currency symbols, when we click on currency symbol, different symbols of currency appeared in it, and if we click on arrows, then different arrows is displayed. Mathematical operators, if we click on it, mathematical operators will be, and shapes will be appear. Here we can up and down it on. We will select desired symbol by clicking on it and then click insert. As you can see that here this is our requirement, then we will select it and then we will click on the insert button. The symbol dialog box does not close automatically. We insert symbol. This allows to insert more than one symbol at a time. If we finish inserting system, we will click on close. As you can see that here, that when we insert it first time, if we need it any other symbol or this symbol, we will insert it. We will click on insert, and it will be inserted as many times as we click on insert. If you want to close this dialog box, we have to click on close. Symbols we recently inserted into our document are listed under recently used symbols. It is useful if we insert the same symbols often. Each symbol has a built-in shortcut key code assigned by Microsoft. These are not easy to remember unless we make ourselves a cheat sheet. You can assign easy to remember shortcut keys to symbols that insert often, so we don't have to open the dialog box every time or remember multiple. Here, as you can see, these are the, we can also assign shortcut key to it. We click on it and shortcut key is assigned, so that we doesn't have to remember these codes, because it is very difficult to be remembered. There are two ways to assign shortcut key to symbols. One method involves right clicking on the section title on the any tab and ribbon and selected customize ribbon from the pop-up menu. As you can see here, we will go to add to a quick explorer, customize quick explorer, customize the ribbon. On the customize ribbon screen, on the word option dialog box, click customize next to keyboard shortcut key below the list of command on the left side. On the customize keyboard dialog box, scroll down the bottom of category list and select common symbol. Then select the symbol to which we want to apply a shortcut key in the common symbol list. Click on the press new shortcut key edit box and press the key for shortcut we want. Then we will click on assign. Then the shortcut is added to the current key box. The customized keyboard dialog box does not close automatically when we assign a shortcut key. To close the dialog box, click close. Here we will, as you can see, there are different categories and here different common symbols, and here is the current key. We can alter it. Then we will click on OK and word option dialog box closes it. As you can see, we will click on OK and the word option dialog box. We can also assign a shortcut key for symbol dialog box by clicking the shortcut key button. As you can see here, that this is we can click on it. This gives us direct access to customized keyboard dialog box where we can assign a shortcut key to select symbol is described above. For this method, the only symbol available in the customized key dialog box and one selected on the symbol dialog box. Again, we assign shortcut key to the symbol and click close on. We will close it. Equations. Inserting math equation is one of the most important features of Word 2013. It is very useful when we want to insert a math equation in our document. Someone might want to make a document such as business manager, finance manager, school teacher, university professor, and for them Word provides the facilities to add mathematical equations and symbols in their reports. However, we can insert the math equation and symbol by hand, but it's look more professional using the built-in features. We will following insert method equation. First of all, we will open the document where we want to insert math equation and place your point in the start of it. As you can see here, we want to insert a math equation, or so here we will click on it and mouse cursor appears here. So then we will click on insert tab and choose equation drop down list within the symbol group. Here, as you can see, we will click on pi. This represent this equation. We will click on it. Now by clicking your desired equation, add to your document. As you can see that here, when we click on the equation, this equation, as you can see here, this desired equation is added inside our document. By clicking the drop down button of equation box, there are more options available, such as save the new equation, professional look, linear look, and also change to incline or display and justification settings. As you can see that when we click on it, this is professional, linear, change to and change to inline or justification. There are different options available. The drop-down button of equation contains two options, professional and linear, that help to change the look of the equation, and changes it to inline in order for option to change the location of equation. Here is you can see change is new equation, save is new equation, professional, linear, change to inline, justification. So we can also change built-in equation by clicking save as new equation, then enter a new equation and click the OK button. As you can see, we will click on save as new button and then click enter new equation inside data, and we will click on OK. So we can also add new equation by choosing insert new equation within the equation drop down new list. As you can see that if we here, as you can see the insert new equation, if you want to insert a new equation, then we will click on it if it is not available into the built-in equation available to us. We can write our own equation using symbols, structures, and tools. Here, as you can see, when we click on insert new equation, this dialog box open of extension, and here is you can see that we can customize, there are different symbol structures available here, and we can customize our own equation. There is other way to add equation to Word document, that is using Microsoft Equation 3.0 object. Click on insert tab and choose objects within the text group. Here we will click on this and here we will click on objects. Now the object will be opened where we can choose Microsoft Equation 3.0 and click OK button. As you can see, when we click on the Microsoft Microsoft Equation 3.0 and we click on OK, a new window will be opened where we can choose the equation we needed, and the it is main difference between this equation and previous equation. As you can see that different equation is present, and we can draw different equation from these structures. These are the references from where I have prepared my lecture. Thank you. If you have any questions regarding today's lecture, please feel free to contact me. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.